What's good, fellas? It's your boy Bo. Today we're here to break down the motor on the R34, and I have my friend Adam here. Oh, where are you at? My friend Adam, and he's gonna help us disassemble the motor, and we are going to build this motor to a around 450, 500-ish horsepower to be able to handle that much, mainly for street use, and that's pretty much it. So Adam right now, he is taking apart the exhaust manifold, and we are labeling each bolt and putting, well, not each bolt, we're labeling a bag to put the bolts in, so that way we won't fuck it up. I actually started taking off some of these bolts myself, but I don't want to fuck that shit up because I'll forget, and we're gonna have like 100 like leftover bolts if I do decide to take this thing apart. So that's, yeah, I'm gonna be like, this bolt doesn't go in. It's like, fuck it, impact gun, drill that shit in.
I put it back together, but I got all these bolts.
Right? Okay. We also have our friend Tony here.
Hey, I'm just here to drink.
Yep, and so ladies, Tony is currently single, so if you're into Asian guys, that's into cars, anime,
Like, leave a comment and maybe I'll hit you up.
yes sir. Dude, so I noticed that there's like some fucking gunk right here. What do you think that is?
Ooh, that's nice.
Huh?
That's maybe a leaking plug. Maybe some extra window in the block.
All right.
Who knows?
They're just like, let's just put fucking what is that shit called? Let's just put JB Well all over it. Leaking for JB Well on it. No, I hope not. Well, that's why we're fucking taking the shit apart. We need to make sure that this motor is good to go for the build. I don't want to spend a bunch of money on it, and building a fucking crack block is the last thing that we want, you know? If worst comes to worst, we might have to buy an N1 block, but hopefully we don't have to. And also a little update on the R34 build. I decided to put everything back on the car because I just got the Nismo bumper in, and I was just really excited. And honestly, the fitment on this bumper is phenomenal. Can't ask better fitment than OEM, of course. And we also got the BBKs installed. And the wheels, I'm just test fitting it to get some numbers, for the actual setup. We also got the side skirts installed and the Nismo side skirt extensions. I guess right now our paint guy is finishing up on the last build. So once it's done, then he'll go ahead and bring me in, and we can go ahead and get the build painted while we build the motor. So I guess with the main thing with the build, we're not really trying to replace everything because I'm broke and R34 parts are getting ridiculous right now, as you guys could know. So I guess we're just gonna see what we need to replace, and replace only if the thing's broken, and obviously fix the issues that we have on the RBs, such as the oiling issues, getting too much oil in the head. We're gonna do head drain, and we're also gonna do the N1 oil pump, and Adam actually suggested to go with a spline style pump drive. Why do you say that? Why the spline drive versus the original style?
So the RBs have a issue to where the collar doesn't engage the oil pump all the way.
Yep.
Apparently.
You get this like 2 half-inch surface area.
So the solution is to buy a certain amount of, or a certain gear set to where it kind of fixes that issue.
Ah, okay.
So when you get that, hopefully that fixes, helps with the oiling and not wanting to disintegrate your oil leaders.
Yeah, I've heard that the spline drive actually came from the 2J. It's like a really similar design with the 2JZ oil pump. The 2JZ oil pump is actually comes with the spline drive. So I guess that's where the inspiration for the design came from. And obviously, you know, with the 2JZ motor oil pump, they definitely have less issues versus the RBs. And the third thing that we're going to be updating, obviously, is the water pump, M1 water pump, and some restrictors in the head. And we're actually doing, and Adam actually recommended a custom oil baffle pan from, what was that, Aeroflow?
Aeroflow?
Yeah. Aeroflow is the company. And Aeroflow is actually a company from Australia. I didn't know that. And I'm still waiting on parts, but hopefully it comes in soon. And the issue with that is under aggressive driving, you know, when you're taking a lot of G's on a turn, you definitely will have some areas of the oil pan that's not picking up enough oil. And we got also a extended, what do I call that? Swan neck oil pickup. Yeah, swan neck oil pickup to pretty much make sure that the motor is oil sufficient even under extreme driving conditions. And the oil pan has the baffle in it already, right? It has the custom baffles in it already, so it makes sure that the oil doesn't splash around all crazy.
That sounds about right.
Yep, and yeah, we're also doing the R35 ignition plugs because the RB ignition system is just really sucks. This is really bad. I mean the spark system. And also we are doing a Platinum Racing cam angle sensor because this shit's literally from like the fucking 80s, you know? And we're definitely gonna use some updated technology to make sure that we bring this motor up to date into the 21st century. Howdy y'alls, it's me again. We're on day 2 and we're here with Adam again. And today, what are we working on, Adam?
Finish up tearing the engine down.
All right. So far, as we can see here, let's see. So we got the cam angle sensors off, and we're just getting the backing plate off the head. And we also got the crank harmonic balancer off and also the water pump off. And here's the OEM, what is this? This is the oil pump right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. And looks like, still looks decent, but we're gonna change all that. We're gonna do a N1 pump with spline drive. Do some explaining on this.
Is that a camera?
Yeah, it is.
That little thing's a camera?
Yeah, dude. So I guess our friend Adam here, he's gonna put an R34 bumper.
Hollow bumper.
Yep, he's gonna put an R34 bumper on his Cadillac, right? It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be like literally like
that.
yeah, it's gonna be like every 90s like import tuner magazine or super street magazine, like how every car has an R34 bumper kit, and we're gonna make it happen. Now, what has been done so far, we're taking off the head. Now, a couple things. I do believe we do need to move these, what are these, splash baffles? Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to move these over to the front side so that way it allows the head to breathe out the oil, because on the RB26 valve covers, the breather is actually in the back, and to fit the valve covers on there, these needs to be moved. And this is the block. Let's see. How much carbon built up is this? Is this a shit ton?
It's not bad.
Okay. So are the pistons still usable?
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It's like a little peel.
In the tire well or spare tire well?
No, I'm putting the back seat.
I might switch mine eventually to
Yeah.
like 2 of those in the spare tire well.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Something like that.
I mean, I wanted to keep it in the back seat with like I'm thinking about maybe running like 2 like fucking NOS tanks, just be a racer.
Make it look like a nitrous bottle.
No, I'm actually gonna
Actual
put
nitrous.
actual nitrous bottles.
If you do nitrous, you gotta do NOS.
Yeah, it has to be. So that way I can spray some Too Fast, Too Furious smoke at people. Just kidding. It's gonna be actually working.
Like waste oil nitrous.
it's actually gonna be working. Yeah, because on my intake, on my intercooler, I'm gonna actually get one of those like sprayer like things for like the NOS.
Just
So
like
it just get sprayed into it.
spray your 250 shot everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Sick.
Just blow it up. You know what I'm saying? Every time I drive it, the goal is to blow it up.
Refilling your nitrous.
I guess today we're gonna take the whole head and block apart just to see what's still good and what needs to be replaced. And I guess we'll go ahead and do a little time lapse of the pretty much the disassembling.